Most of the people who have ancestral problems, they will tell you almost the same story, that they all remember themselves before they encountered these problems. Because before you have ancestral problems, you live a normal life, you do the things that you want to do, you are happy. But when the problem starts, that's where your life falls apart. And then when you go and consult, you find out that it is the ancestors. They want this and that. And then you start doing whatever it is that people tell you to do, be it the rituals or trying to cleanse your ancestors. But at the end of the day, whatever it is that you are doing, you need to make sure that it is something that is going to not only elevate you, but also elevate your ancestors so that they can be set free. When we say set your spirits free, we mean just that. We mustn't hang on to material things too much. I know that sometimes they come and they ask for their regalia. Sometimes it's a matter of a personal choice. But I always advise people that whatever regalia they are asking for, if you want to use it, just put it in your prayer place so that they can use it and then be set free. If it makes them happy, it's not like they are physical beings, they're going to like literally wear it, but if it's there, they see it, then they can use it, and that can set them free. And once they are released, then your life is back to normal. The type of problems that we encounter when we have these ancestral problems are the problems that are almost the same. It's either it's financial problems, it's something that has to do with happiness, it's something that has to do with the relationships. So it is common amongst everyone who has ancestral problems. The thing is, which is something that I have observed over the years, is that when someone comes to me with these problems, we look at the ancestors who are coming through, who are causing these problems, and we cleanse them off and set them free. When you go and you do your prayer place and you plead with them to be happy, you are doing that so that they can be set free. But if you hang on to them and hope that they are going to give you these things that you need, which is money, relationships, and happiness, and whatever that you are looking for, then it becomes a bit of a problem. I always tell people that do not come here to sort out your ancestral problems and expect them to give you money. I know there are cases where people would dream of their ancestors and they would tell them things like maybe numbers for lotto, or tell them and give them instructions, and then something good happens, and I'm not disputing that. But generally, when you release your ancestors because they came to you and they brought along with them, they brought along problems, when you release them, you are releasing them so that they can go back to God. They can go back to the source. They can go back to the light. And you remain your normal self. And then those things that you wanted, the things that you needed, maybe you were even fired from work, or your lover left you, or you just have bad luck. Don't be scared. You are going to get those things. You are still going to get those things, but those things come from the source. The answer to the things that you need, they come from within. They come from God, particularly, that is inside of you. Even when we do the ancestral rituals, I know people will remember the prayer that says, Amandla, kankulunkulu, mawehlele, phezu kwamandla, edlozi, lami, kulunge, impilo, yami. We put God first because God is above everything else. The mistake that we make is to ask everything from the ancestors. That is when God takes a back seat and look at you and wait for you to get a wake-up call. So when we say whatever you are doing, you need to incorporate the energy of God in it, we mean just that. Release your ancestors so that they can go back and stay with God and be happy. Then you are also happy. When they are not happy, you are not happy. What makes them happy is to be cleansed off of whatever it is that's holding them back and sent back on their way back to the light. Then they become happy, and then you are happy here. How you get whatever it is that you need it's a different story. It has the least to do with your ancestors, but it has more with you going inside of you, and doing your prayers and understanding that there is a God particle inside of you. You can manifest just about anything only if you are free of all the negativity. Only if you are clear in your mind that you were created by a greater phenomena. And that is magic right there. But if you say you are going to kneel down and ask your ancestors for everything, and you've been doing that forever, but still you didn't get whatever it is that you were looking for, then why are you not changing? Because when we want to heal ourselves, what actually we need to do is to change. You need to change the way you do things. If it happens that you've been doing one and the same thing forever and it's not helping you, say, why are you not changing? This is a discussion that needs to be dealt with deep. We need to really go deep on this one, because I've always been telling people that do not come to me because you want money or you want your lover to come back, or you want these material things, because you are not going to get those things. When you come here, the only thing I'm going to help you with is to find out which of your ancestors is causing problems in your life. And usually the ancestors that come through are the ones that are causing problems, are not the ones that are happy, because those ones that are happy take a back seat when there's a problem. They allow this one who is angry to come through and voice out whatever anger they have, whatever problems and blockages they have, so that once you sort them out, then all the other ancestors can be happy. And I'm not saying ancestors are not there to help you. They are there, but God is above everything else. And God is not a religious God. Don't get me wrong. When I speak about God, I am not talking about the God of the religions. I am talking about the source itself. I'm talking about the light that is inside of you. You do have the power inside of you to manifest the things that you want, but you can only manifest when you let go of all the negative energies, when you remain pure, when you elevate yourself.